Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Drewlik and we are doing PvP. Today on Voidstar. So we're starting off as the attacking team and we're trying to get all the doors tapped, getting to the data core, usual objectives of this map. We are kind of splitting us up into 4 and 4 and hope to tap one of the doors. Right now I'm just trying to get off a grenade on him. Just watching out for anybody who switches. I start off this whole video with a fail. I try to kick him to the wall, wallbang him, but he gets free because that's just what he does. He has movement impairing effect immunity. That is just too bad for me in some situations. So I just go over and burst the sniper, but well, he gets pulled over by the Sage. Right now he just gets nabbed and healed up. I got him to about 15% until he got healed. So right now I'm just trying to get him below this pressure 30% to execute him, but it didn't work out. So naturally I tried to switch up the game to the healer, but he's not interested in any of this. He just goes off to the bridges and I'm left with this very low sniper. There is the assassin who tries to one-on-one me, but he quickly finds himself outmatched. I tried to stun that guardian up who tried to get away from me, and that is a situation where I roll after him, get the execute and finish him. That is the explosive probe, and that's where he dies. I know we have a very close matchup versus the Smasher. He's a very good one-on-one duelist with all of his insane damage after he jumps on somebody. He also got the stun ready right here, so that was quite unfortunate. But I managed to bug out with the roll and kill him with a 5k execute. Quite a close call. Not much skill involved. It was kind of a lucky thing right there. On the other hand, it was a 3 versus 1, so why not? I'm gonna take it. Right now we tap the other door, so what I'm doing there is just a waste of time. As you can see, the bridge is already out, even though I had no participation in it. Overall, you can say I had quite a bit of participation in it because there was 3 people that didn't get to defend the bridges because I was back fighting them. So I'm just trying to do the same thing here, just stopping anyone that could possibly stop our tap at front by just killing them right here, because then they would spawn behind the force fields right there. So I see the assassin right there, but he died. I didn't see that, so I just watching right there. Maybe he comes out again, because I don't want to get surprised out of the invis. Don't want anybody to stop that guy from tapping right there. So I'm just really concerned about that invis guy. But right now I'm just leaving him, just going to that Sage, trying to burst that Sage, kick him there, warbang him, but it didn't work out. You see, it was again the sad thing with the movement impairing effects. Unluckily, when you're a healer as a Sage, then yeah, you have immunity to movement impairing effects, and such things as leg shot and my kick, they just get countered by that. So I just continue bursting him, but he is a healer, he heals himself. I have no means of interrupt anymore, and I just try to deal out damage, but he heals. It heals about as fast as I kill him. So right now, kick him to the wall and try to out-damage him with a nice warbang, and he's dead. That was quite fast. It was 70% to 0, but he's a Sage, so anybody with light armor gets quite a bit of damage of the warbang. Right there. And the last guy dies. So hopefully the door can get tapped. We're quite lucky in that situation because the door had about two quarters left up there, so it was quite a long time that they couldn't really stop the doors from being tapped right there. Just trying to deal as much damage as I can before this round ends, because it was admittedly it was quite a fast round right there. Data core is going to get tapped right there, going to get seized by the Empire, and last execute, last kill didn't take place because the healing kicked in from the end of the round. Quite unfortunate there, because it was about 10% right there. Could have been a last kill for me in that round, but it's okay. So right now, all we have to do is stop them from being as fast as we were, which is, well, quite an easy task, isn't it? Because all we have to do is like defend 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know the exact time. We'll see in a second when the 5-second timer runs out. And that's quite easy to do because we have a quite a strong group right here, and the enemies weren't very organized. They had healers, they had damage dealers, but they were kind of outmatched right there. So yeah, as you can see, the timer is 5 minutes, so it's just 5 minutes of defending this here, and that's game. So just trying to do that, bursting that sniper over there. I think he gets healed quite before. Yeah, he popped evasion. He tried to tap that, but I've seen it, and it just stopped that from happening. Interrupted the tap right there, and trying to damage. But this is kind of a situation which is quite bad. Is when you have many healers on your team, or even many healers on the enemy team, and you either can't deal enough damage because you have too many healers, or the enemies have too many healers, so they just heal all the damage away. The latter being the not so bad situation, because if you have many DPS, you can just single out the healers. So no matter if they have 5 or maybe 8 healers, which would be quite insane. Even if they have 8 healers, if you have enough damage dealers that can just focus DDs, then that wouldn't be a problem. So just warbanging him right there, and he dies quite quickly with the help of the other damage dealers right there. And we're trying to focus away the healers. But the problem is, as I just mentioned, we have like 2 or 3 healers right there, and we don't have that good of damage dealers, so we just have to kind of roll with it. I stun him up, he gets out again, sabotage grenade keeps him stunned right there, because I have no means of dealing with any Juggernaut or Guardian in this case that is right onto my precious sniper bottom. And I roll away from him, just wasting his time. Luckily, he gets focused by the mercenary. He got the electro nets, so he couldn't do anything. His resolve was full because I stunned him so long, and I kicked him away again. I think he had a very bad day, that Guardian right there. Just kind of cleaving right now, doing as much damage as possible, because I know that the healers can't deal with it if I just do many Metro E damage right here. And roll 2 times because I was getting quite focused right there. Popping evasion, just hoping, where's the heal, where's the heal. I need a little bit of heal, that's all I need. I need a heal is all I need. So getting healed in that situation was quite good, because I survived. Survived everything right there, just getting behind everybody right there. So nothing bad happened. Rolling back to the main event here, just dealing damage, looking for the healers. It's always a good thing to do, looking for healers, looking for range damage dealers, which are uncontested, as I like to say, like they just have free casting. And right now all I'm doing is really kind of checking if nobody's at the door, because that is a source of great failure. It always happens when you get kited away, when you're kind of very happy with the situation, when you burst people down, and what happens then very often is that you just get away from the door, and if you get away too far and somebody taps it, it's not good. I mean, we can't lose at this point. It's 1 minute and they have to tap 3 doors and have to make a bridge in the force field. It's not going to happen, definitely not, but I'm not going to let this door getting tapped by any means. So I'm always checking, constantly checking if anybody's by the door. So don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of kiting this guy while I'm looking at the door. So it's quite a fun thing to do right there. And yeah, they just die. I mean, they hadn't have any means of getting even close right there. Like he tries to do anything, he gets leg shotted in my AOE. The execute is coming and he's down. I don't know what it is with certain melees. I mean they're very high skilled melees. You can't really do anything against them being there, and you have like melees where you just can do whatever the hell you want with them. You can stun them, you can kick them away, and they won't do anything. That happens quite often. And this is one of the games where you have these kind of melees that really don't do anything against you. So last kill of the game, I stun him and warbing him, and he's dead. Heatseeker missiles maybe stole my kill right there, but I don't really care because it was quite a good game. I didn't have a single death, but that's due to the enemies not being so good. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. My name is Drewlik, this has been PvP with Drewlik, and have a good one.